There we go. I got to make sure it said record after the fiasco from last week. What's happening, sports fans? It's your main man, Matt, from the DFS 5-pack. I'm here with my main man, the DFS Patriot. What's happening, bro?
What's cracking? Hopefully everyone enjoyed that football last night, even the course of the weekend. That last game, even the game before that yesterday, was just crazy.
Crazy games. I was saying, like, I had this timed perfectly of when the video starts, but now I'm all paranoid after what happened last week. We made the video and, like, it never recorded. That was
insane.
Awful. That was awful. Like, just seeing that after. That was like a 40-minute video on 3 games, and it just never recorded. Such is life. I'm making sure it's recording today. So, again, yeah, hopefully everyone had a great weekend. Great football. Man, that Chiefs-Bills game, one of, if not, like, the best game ever. Best quarterbacking play I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was – I mean, and how about Gabe Davis? Have a career day, huh? Oh, my God.
Did you see that the video of
the assault on the last touchdown?
Yes. Dude looked like he's, like, flying.
Oh, my God. Like, I was like, at first, I was like, how the hell is no one covering him? And then I saw the replay, and I was like, oh, my God. Like, not only did you make him drop, but, like, you torched him.
You know what it reminded me of, honestly? Remember when James Harden did Wes Johnson so dirty?
And then looked at him and buried the three?
Yeah, it reminded me of that. And, like, dude just went flying. That was amazing, yeah.
Talk about a career day.
Yeah, unfortunately, I used Van Jefferson over Gabe Davis, so that was a hurt. That hurt me, but at the end of the day, like, I used a bunch of the Rams and Bucks and thought it was sitting pretty until the last 2 minutes of the Chiefs-Bills game went absolutely nutso. I mean, what else can you expect when you got Mahomes and Allen, though?
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. Like, it's one thing to talk about it, then they go out there and do that, and you're just like, oh, my God.
Allen looked amazing, man. As a Browns fan, it just man, it sucks sitting here now, like, knowing we got Baker Mayfield trying to, compete with these guys. It's just, yeah, exactly. That laugh says it all. But that's for a video for another day. We got NBA to talk about. Only 4 games tonight. Pretty small for a Monday, but injury and COVID news all over the board, as always. So if you can't pay attention until the last game locks, I would not play too heavy. Before we hop into the NBA, I'm going to shout out our promoters real quick. So first off, Jazz Sports. Same deal. When you sign up and join Jazz Sports, you get a no-risk wager up to $1,000 in your first bet. That's $1,000 back if your first wager is graded a loss. Just really an unbeatable deal. I recommend everyone check it out. Promo code is 5-pack. And then Loose Lines. Loose Lines is an affiliate of Jazz Sports. They offer really good lines and odds over there. Reduced juice and a ton of other really cool perks. When you sign up at Loose Lines, you get 50% off your first deposit. So, again, a couple really good deals going on. The promo code for both is 5-pack. Links will be in the description section. We started talking about this slate a little bit before, but, man, there is a lot of news and a lot to break down. More injury and sick news comes out as we make the video. And it's just what it is with NBA these days. So if you want to pull up DK, we can hop right in.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, because it's weird. On my screen, it says my microphone's muted.
I can definitely hear you. You're not muted.
All right, good. Then my computer's just dumb.
Weird.
Perfect. All right, so it should be pulled up now. So first game is Cleveland and New York. We look at New York first. So Rose is out. Kemba's playing because he didn't play yesterday.
Right.
Robinson is questionable. And Noel is questionable. So, I mean, take that with what it's worth. Obviously, you have Kemba in, so that hurts my boy quickly.
Yeah, now Cam Reddish in the mix, too.
Right, yep. I forgot about him. I mean, it was right there, but I forgot about,
Yeah, that he's like in the mix. And they didn't give up anything like Kevin Knox wasn't playing, really. So,
right.
I don't know. I mean, he only played 5 minutes yesterday. Interested to see how much he's going to play, if he's going to play at all. Doesn't make me like the other Knicks anymore. And with Kemba in, I don't know. Guys are priced up. Barrett's expensive. Randall's expensive. There's so many good spots on the slate. You're going to have money to spend. So if Randall's your guy, I get it. But I don't know. No one from the Knicks stands out to me. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, again, of 8 teams, this is probably the team that I'm going to stay the most away from.
Yeah, they just
there's nothing there for me.
No, they're priced up. They're not healthy, but Kemba's playing tonight. There's good plays all over the board. So I mean, it's like I can't imagine using Randall over DeRozan in like
God, no.
lineup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
As far as the Cleveland side goes, they might become a little bit more interesting with Jared Allen now questionable. Ori Markkanen's out.
Markkanen's out, right?
So what about Mobley and or Kevin Love here?
I mean, Mobley will look even better with no Jared Allen.
Yes.
I mean, he's playing good ball regardless right now, but I think it's even more of a spot for him, if what's his face is out, Jared Allen.
It opens up so much like rebound equity. Mm-hmm. Interested to see what they do with their starting lineup. I don't know if they.
You think they'll start Love?
I don't think so. They don't really seem to want to play Love more than 20-ish minutes. I could see them starting Ed Davis just as like a fill-in.
Yeah.
I don't think Love's playing 20, more than 25 minutes in basically any scenario. Mm-hmm. So, no, I don't think they start Love. They might, and if they start Love, then he becomes a great look. I mean, all of a sudden, if you have Markkanen and Allen out, maybe they do start Love.
Or do you think they just go like, Garland, Okoro, Stevens, Mobley, and then
Ed Davis?
Right.
Yeah, they might just do that and keep it how they normally do. Right. I more expect that. And I think like guys like Okoro and Lamar Stevens are fine, but they don't really do it for me, to be honest.
There's too much better value, in my opinion, to go there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's really Mobley. And then if you want to use Garland because you have money, I get it. But I actually think it hurts Garland, no Allen.
Well, yeah, you're taking away one more, strong offensive piece away from him. So it's going to just focus more of that energy on him.
Yeah, an easy dime, like a guy he dishes easy dimes to also.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you would know better than me on that one. But I mean, I just feel like you take away someone who's a prominent piece of the pick and roll offense for them.
Yeah.
It's obviously going to affect the guard.
Yeah. So I don't know. This game is, I could see not using much of this game if Allen's out. Then Love and Mobley, who we talked about, become stronger plays for sure.
Yeah. I mean, a part of me is like thinking just to fade this game completely.
Yeah. Same.
All right. Next, Chicago, OKC. For Chicago, Vooch he just got upgraded to questionable.
What, he's supposed to not play?
Yeah, he was closer to doubtful earlier.
Okay.
Levine is questionable, so we don't know what his deal is. And then obviously Lonzo's out, Caruso's out because Grayson Allen's a dink.
Yeah.
That was such a scumbag move.
Bulls have been hit hard.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a cluster.
I saw they got killed by the Magic yesterday. Things aren't going great when you get killed by Orlando.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, easily one of the bottom 3 teams in the league.
Yeah, I think they're the worst team.
The Pistons?
No, the Magic.
No, I'm saying you don't think the Pistons are worse than them?
No, I think the Magic are worse than the Pistons. I think they're close. But the Magic have a worse record also. I do think that it's close between those two. But, I think Orlando's the worst. Orlando's 9-39. Detroit's 11-35. So Detroit's a little bit better in record-wise and in my opinion. And then the worst team in the West is Houston at 14-33 and OKC at 14-32. So, yeah, I think Orlando's the worst team. So, bad loss for Chicago. DeRozan balled, though, and I think he looks strong again today.
I mean, how do you not look at him?
Right.
He's going to have the rock in his hand.
The more guys are out, the more I like him. I mean, He's not going to shoot 15 of 21 every game, but he's their guy, and it's like another great matchup.
Right. I mean, the pace in this game is high. DeRozan's been playing good ball, coming off that terrible loss to Orlando. I think he's going to come with a purpose.
They lost 4 or 5, so they're definitely slipping.
Right.
Yeah, a lot to like about DeRozan here. He's one of the best players on the slate.
Yep.
So much value. He's easy to roster as well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the one thing that sucks for him is, again, the power forward eligibility only. It's like what? Yeah. Like, I don't know. DK is doing some funny stuff with their position eligibility.
It's just he came into the league as a shooting guard, that's like what he was for the Raptors. Right. It's funny to see him as a power forward.
It just shows you the evolution of the game.
Right.
So I mean, that's what I mean. Like I think, in a couple years, you're going to see a DraftKings and a FanDuel type. It's just going to be like straight utility. Like you pick, because everyone just plays every position.
Seriously, it's the truth, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Rosen came into the league as a straight two, as a shooting guard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just what he was in the NBA for a long time. So I think you're 100% right there. What about Kobe White and AO? Both those guys are priced up a bit, but
yeah. I mean, they're priced up a little bit, but I mean, at the same time, it's just like, I mean, AO's been playing good ball.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we were on him when he was, super cheap. When he was down here, like we played him those back-to-back games. I mean, those three right here. 65 is still steep, but I mean, you're gonna have money on the table. So I mean, I don't mind it. It's probably not where I end up. But
given the last two games, it's hard to want to spend $6,500 on him.
Right, because he literally played the entire game and didn't do anything.
Exactly. That gives me cause for pause. Like, I mean, he's got upside, but he's also got a low floor. So he's a straight tournament play in my mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would agree with that for sure.
And not someone I'm like excited about getting to.
No, and then I mean, is anything down here? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I haven't kept up with the Bulls, so.
But it is out, I guess, but not.
But I don't. Ugh.
Only if Boots is out, but then I don't even know where I'd go.
Yeah, I mean, still, like, there's a couple other centers that I like that obviously we'll get to, but like, sorry. All right, OKC side of the ball, everyone is healthy.
Yeah, they're healthy and priced where they should be. I think Shai, he's been good recently, so he's their best player. Yeah,
I mean, he's playing real good ball lately.
Real good ball. Like, so he's got big upside even at this price from 3 or 4. One down game, a 40 spot in the other game. He balled in Cleveland. I could definitely see using Shai here. Like, the guard positions, you'll have money to spend.
Right. You'll have the money, so it's a matter of.
Yeah, I don't think he's a must, but he's definitely worth looking at, I think.
Well, I think you can look at him, and I think, even what's his face here? Even these two guys, Dort and Giddey, I feel like have been playing really good ball lately as well.
Giddey's good. I don't really want to spend $7,300 for him when Shai is in, but I don't hate it.
No, again, he's a tournament type play, and then Dort's just a filler. Dort's just a filler piece is going to get you, your standard floor and ceiling type play.
I hardly ever use Dort. I don't see tonight being the night, but it has definitely burned me in the past.
Right. Yeah, for sure. All right. And then anything else? I mean, our guy's been 2 nights ago. Our guy balled after the first half. He played like shit, and I was going off about him against Charlotte. I was like, "You have the best matchup in the NBA right now, and you're doing this." And the second half, he exploded.
Yeah, he did. I'm not going there tonight, though.
I'm not either. Centers. Yeah. If he had power forward eligibility, I might think about him, but not tonight.
Agreed.
All right. Anything else for this game, or should we move on?
Nope. Another game where I like DeRozan, and that's about it.
Yep. So this game is okay. So Sabonis is out. LeVert is questionable. Game time decision. So that's something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I mean, if he's in, he's a lock with all these guys out.
Oh, he's got to be, right?
A lock. So
right. I mean, he's got to be a lock.
This game is where I want most of my pieces from. There's value in Phoenix and in Utah, but man, this game. I like Goga still. I like Goga. Duarte at 6,400. Assuming LeVert's out, like Goga was good. He shot 3 threes even. Like, I don't know. Yeah. He's priced up, but people won't use him. I still think there's upside here. He's a typical like DFS center. He reminds me of Yurt 7 a little bit. Like when he was in, like, doesn't feel good paying 6,200 for him, but. If all these guys are out, and I definitely like him more if LeVert's out, but even if LeVert's in, he's going to be the starting center, and LeVert might make their offense. Well, LeVert will make their offense better, so I think you can make a case to like him more if LeVert's in. I like Goga here, even at the price increase.
Yeah, I mean, definitely my favorite centers on the other side of this game. But yeah, I mean, this side there's so much value here. But I mean. If LeVert's out, you could literally look again. Duarte, Goga, Torrey Craig. Yeah, Jeremy Lamb, who we've been on for since he's been back. I feel like.
Yeah. Lock if LeVert's out.
Oh God, yeah. It's
So,
like if LeVert's in, he's a lock. If LeVert's out, Lamb's a lock.
yeah, I agree. Yes.
Even Torrey Craig's been playing decent ball. I don't think I'm paying $5K for him, but I mean, if LeVert's out, I don't really have a problem with it.
I agree. I don't think you can get too much Indiana if LeVert's out, and I kind of don't think LeVert plays. So
I don't either. What are they playing for?
Yeah, Goga and Lamb are the priorities for me from Indiana, but all the other guys are in play too. Duarte, I like a lot as well.
Yeah, Duarte's been. I mean, that man puts up shots like it's no one's
Yeah,
business.
he does. Like
he does not care. Like he's got the trigger finger.
Yeah, I actually like him here. So Duarte, Goga, and Lamb, those three guys.
Yep.
If I'm making one lineup, assuming LeVert's out, I'll play.
Yep. Other side, New Orleans, no Ingram.
So that's what the big news. No Ingram.
Right. So that's where it lays the value of the Pelicans.
Yeah.
So like Herb Jones, like I love Herb Jones again. Love Val. Like I could see stacking this game completely.
Definitely, easily.
Right.
J Val, Goga, yeah, use both centers from this game. Herb Jones, Garrett Temple.
Right, Garrett Temple. Yep. Even what's his face, Devontae Graham, if he plays, which it looks like he's going to play.
Alexander Walker, if he's out.
Right, like there's like this is a game, and like the good thing is too is like you could go DeRozan and game stack this game still.
Definitely.
No, yeah, Graham 1,000%. Again, if he's out, the not play is definitely in play. Temple is too cheap.
Yep.
I mean, there's just so much. Jackson, hey, yeah, if you want to use a center spot, I mean, the only thing it sucks is the center spot only, but like 3,200, like I'm not gonna have any issue with that.
Especially like if you're not stacking this game and you think it's like a blowout or something.
Right, because he's gonna get all the run if that's the case.
Because I don't think we're sneaking up on anyone liking this game a lot.
No, God no.
I mean, not even a little bit.
No, but I think with Rudy Gobert just getting ruled out officially, I think it'll take enough people off the Gogas and the Vals of the world because you only can play two centers.
I don't disagree with that. Oh yeah, I don't. And you also got the Phoenix guys too. So
that's what I'm saying. Like there's literally 5 centers in play, and that's why I said for me, like I'm probably off Goga for the sole reason of the other 4. But like I'm not gonna argue with playing Goga.
Yeah, I think I'm on Goga, and I get it. Like, you know, other guys are safer, but I like what I saw from Goga, so yeah, I'm willing to die on that stand tonight and just kind of fully stack this game.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like the only thing that worries me with Goga is that he gets in foul trouble with Valanciunas because Valanciunas is so physical on the boards.
Yeah,
but it can go the other way too. Like Valanciunas, same exact thing.
Because wouldn't be the first time he got in foul trouble. I don't expect it against Goga. More likely Goga does, but Goga's also still cheaper, and I like both a lot. I mean, J-Val's had his way with Goga. Goga's just going to get there because he's going to play a ton of minutes, and they're going to need a big body against J-Val, and he's huge. He'll walk into rebounds. He's also not awful. Like, he shot 3 threes. Like, they were going to him last game. They don't have that many options, so.
Right. No, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, like I said, no issue. And again, there's 5 solid centers in play. You know,
I get why you're not going there.
Like Val for me is a center lock.
At their prices, I think I like Goga more, but I can't argue. I like both a lot.
Yeah, for sure. So obviously this is a stackable game, but I mean the next game we look at, you know, again the Utah side. So Gobert just got ruled out. Mitchell's out. Bogdan's highly questionable. Like he hurt himself in the game last night. Whiteside is questionable. So he didn't play yesterday. But again, I'm not paying 63 for Whiteside if I can pay 62 for Goga.
I agree with that, especially with Whiteside missing games. If Whiteside hadn't missed games, I'd like Whiteside more, I think. But he has missed. Man, Utah, like guys like Royce O'Neal,
Mhm.
Clarkson for sure. Man, I don't know what to do with Utah here. They're tough not to crack.
Yeah, they're such a strange team in the sense of like, it makes sense like order pecking wise, but like it's always someone different. Like, it could be Ingles one night and then it's Bogdan the next night. Like, I think it wouldn't surprise me if Ingles went nuts tonight if Bogdan's ruled out.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Ingles is already in play with no Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the more guys that are out, the more there is to like about Ingles.
Right. I mean, how's Gay? I mean, Gay's going to play his set of minutes, so he's fine. You know what I mean? He's kind of limited, but they're not losing. They're not missing like the Bogdans of the world. So like if he's out, he could take those minutes.
Agreed. I mean,
so
Conley played the most recent back-to-back, but he never plays huge minutes. Clarkson's expensive also.
Well, that's what I mean. He's pricey for. I mean, I get it. He can get you there, but like he's pricey for who he is.
Very much so.
Because if he doesn't score, you're screwed.
Mm-hmm. He can definitely get there at that price, but now he's pricey.
Right. Like if he was 55 in this spot, I'd be like, just give me all of it.
Agreed.
All right. Anything else on the Utah side?
No.
Okay. Phoenix side. So Ayton's doubtful. Kaminsky's out. Payne is out. No, that's what the other one was. I told you it was the third one. I couldn't figure out what it was. So Payne's out. And then Jay Crowder's out. So obviously the most chalky piece of the day is Cam Johnson at 3,900.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I don't think he's breaking the slate, though.
No, I don't think he's going to break the slate, but again, 3,900.
There are a lot of good plays on this slate, though.
Right. If you play him in Temple, I mean, you have all the money to do whatever the hell you please.
Who are you spending up on, though?
Well, I mean, in that situation, I'd probably go. I mean, DeRozan, obviously, and then J Val, and then I'd probably look at a guy like a Booker.
Okay, what about like Jeremy Lamb?
Yeah.
Duarte.
Yeah. Like that's what I mean. Duarte obviously is if LeVert's out.
Right, LeVert.
LeVert's a key to this puzzle right now.
He's not playing.
No, I mean if he's not playing, then we have a whole different ballgame in hand.
I don't think he's playing.
So I mean, I kind of hope he doesn't. From a building standpoint, if we say he's not playing, I mean, then you start with the Lamb Duarte of the world.
For sure. I mean, he changes the whole slate, like the entire build. Because if he's in, he's a lock. If he's out, those other guys are locks.
Right. So when we build, I'm going to go into the assumption he's out. But yeah, I mean, even like a guy like kind of like we were talking, like Biyombo, who has been coming off the bench for the Suns, has been playing out of his mind.
Yeah, I mean, he's got huge upside in 2 or 3. I think he's in play, and so is McGee, who also was good last game.
Right. I mean, he's coming, but for sure. I mean, 35
in 18 minutes.
That's insane. It's literally 2 fantasy points a minute.
It's crazy they're playing Biyombo so much more.
I'm telling you, it's the asthma.
I can't feel good about either of them with them both. Like, this is why I like Goga, because both of these guys are good, but like Goga is going to play all the minutes for Indiana. He's a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
He's not as good of a fantasy player as McGee. Biyombo's nothing special. I mean, we've seen Biyombo for years. Like,
right, we know who he is and what he is.
Yeah, I'm not buying this hot surge from Biyombo. Jalen Smith hasn't played in a couple games. Line Star likes him. I don't know why.
I mean, I don't know what. Like, Monty Williams literally hates the man.
Yeah, there's nothing to like here. I mean,
I'm staying hard away from that.
Yeah, I agree. Same. Now that they signed Biyombo, he's their backup guy.
Right. I mean, you can look at a spot too. Like, I mean, again, I talked about Booker. I like Booker a little bit in this spot. The 2 games ago against San Antonio, I was on Booker when he went off, and then the next game against Dallas, I was on CP3. CP3 went off. So, I think you're going to get, because Royce will be on Bridges, right? So if you think about this, Royce will be on Bridges. You're going to get Clarkson on Booker. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't look at individual defensive matchups like that. I'll say this: Booker's 1 of 14 from 3 the past 2 games. I don't expect that to continue.
no, right, and I mean, I don't like. He's just not shot well, but he's a shooter. So what are shooters going to do? They're going to keep him shooting that ball.
I can't see personally me playing Booker on the slate. I haven't played. I love Booker, but no, not for me at 9,400. Like DeRozan, shit, give me Garland over Booker. Like Booker has that one huge game, but other than that, Garland's in the far superior DFS player this year.
Yeah, I mean, the other part of that is that Booker has so much more surrounding him. I mean, in my opinion. But yeah, from a DFS standpoint,
I would say the Suns have more than most other teams. I don't think that's a slight on the Cavs.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Suns are the best team in the NBA right now, probably. So,
yeah, agreed.
Yeah, no arguments with that at all. Shall we build?
Let's do it.
All right, you go first today.
All right, let's go. J-Val at center and power forward. I'm gonna go DeRozan. Point guard. So we're going under the assumption that LeVert is out, correct?
Right.
Okay, so and I'm going to go into the assumption that LeVert's out and Devontae Graham is in.
Okay.
So Graham at guard, and then where the hell is he? Duarte at shooting guard. Small forward, I want Jeremy Lamb. Well, I want Temple too, so I'll just put Temple there for now. And then Lamb. I'm going to put Lamb at forward now, just for shits and giggles. And then that gives me 67. Like, it's funny because I like the guys of the world, like the Herb Joneses of the world. But it's
I was say they don't really fit this build.
No, I mean, I think in this instance, at guard, what is there to spend? I don't want Randall. Like I said, I liked Booker, but I'd rather go to SGA.
I agree with that.
So if I go SGA here, 45,
200 Jones, damn.
Naturally. So what if I went?
You don't even have Cam Johnson here.
That's what I mean. Like
that's
that, like. So what if I go off Devontae Graham?
Yeah.
Put my point guard as SGA.
That's exactly what I would do.
Okay, and then if I go,
you could put Lamb at guard also.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna see if I have enough. Tell me I have enough.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
That's Cam Johnson.
Yeah, I was gonna say perfect.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll make me happy.
That's the exact. I mean,
what's not to like about that lineup?
That's the exact same build that I would run right now. Now there's guys that you don't have here. Like that's in every build though.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I talked about guys like Herb Jones, who I liked a lot.
I guess the biggest thing is with Shai and DeRozan locking at 8. Oh, they lock at the same time as New Orleans, so you're good to go. Verts get ruled in. Yeah, for sure.
And I have no access to that early game, which I don't care about.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. The only guy I really am liking is Mobley if Allen's out.
Right, and I think if Mobley's in, what's Mobley priced at?
Or if Allen's in.
That's what I meant. You knew what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
So where the hell? So he's 79. So I mean, I don't. I like J-Val more than him, and then that would have to jump me off of SGA, which. But yeah. Yeah, I don't.
One thing I will say, as pricey as he is, Randall could become real interesting because if Allen's out, and then if Mitchell Robinson and Noel are out for the Knicks,
that's true.
All of a sudden, it is. I mean, Randall is going to eat on the boards here.
Because he'll have no choice.
Yeah, exactly.
97 is steep.
It is steep. Honestly, it reminds me a little bit of Booker. I just wanted to call it out. Again,
Yeah.
I am in one lineup, but wanted to call it out.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, like this is my build if I were running one right now.
Oh,
So
well.
yeah. I mean, there it is right there. I was like kind of struggling a little bit because I didn't love point guard, but man, I like Shy a lot. I don't want to force Herb Jones in.
No, I don't either. And that's why, like I said, I really liked him, but like the way this fell, I was like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with it. I'm 100% with it. This is my build also.
Yeah, I mean, let me just see something. Like, so if, hypothetically, if LeVert is ruled in, right?
Yeah, okay.
That's 39. So that wouldn't even get me Herb.
No.
So then if Herb was ruled in.
But like if Devontae Graham's out, then you got Alexander Walker. You could use.
Right, you could just go like this.
Exactly.
Right. Like, so like that's my, if LeVert's in and Graham's out, that's my switch.
I agree with that.
So. Although, but doesn't that hurt? It hurts Lamb, though, if LeVert's in.
Oh, yeah. Got to take Lamb out, too.
Right. So you'd have to move this piece around. Which, I mean, there's probably nothing.
I mean, honestly, if LeVert's in, I probably still will play one of those other indie guys because they are missing Sabonis and Brogdon and Turner, and it's a great matchup, and it's only 4 games. So I don't mind Lamb still. Like, it's more.
Right, because he's still going to play.
Right. It's a lot riskier, and you don't like his upside as much, but he's 4K, you know, like they're missing so many guys. I mean, I don't think you're crazy to take a shot at Lance Stevenson here.
Who just signed his 4th 10-day contract,
right.
Which has to be a record.
But yeah, I mean.
Just signed the guy for the season.
I don't know. I don't love him, but he's not crazy either.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I have no issue.
So, yeah, I mean, that's all I got. How about you?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, you got to keep an eye on this news, especially the 8 o'clock news.
Welcome to NBA. Welcome to the NBA, I guess.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your Monday. Again, yeah, if you got nothing else, I got nothing else. Until tomorrow.
Yep. All right. See you guys later, guys.
Thanks.